absolutely fun. Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another watch long. Portugal versus Czechia. No, Czechia. Guys, my English is absolutely terrible. Czech Republic, that's the team. Not Portugal. They are going to be playing the fourth day, I believe, of the Euros matchup. Uh, Earlier today, we actually had Turkey and Georgia. Funny enough. And that ended in an exciting 3-1 victory for Turkey. But, if you're Georgia, you're thinking like, man, they hit the post so many times. They must have been feeling frustrated. Um, but, guys, Ronaldo's debut in the tournament. That's going to be absolutely fire. Let me just show you really quickly the lineups so you guys can see right here. You have Diego Costa. You have Nuno Mendes, Ruben Diaz, Pepe, Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha Silva, Rafael Leao, Ronaldo, and Joao Cancelo. Is Joao Cancelo going to play on the right? Huh? Are you for real? That's crazy. Right, boys.
Ready for his 11th international tournament.
Let's get it.
Still scoring goals at the age of 39. One of the all-time greats is with us tonight. And alongside him in the Portugal squad, players capable of winning the tournament as they did 8 years ago. It's a record-setting night for Pepe, the oldest player to start a Euro finals game at 41. No Joao Palhinha, which is a surprise.
Pepe's the oldest player to start? Wow. Bro, look at that team. So you have Joao Cancelo's gonna be playing as like a wing back.
Leagues in Europe, including Fernandes, Silva, and Diaz from the big Manchester clubs. As for Czechia, well, they can't be fazed by the opposition, despite lacking Portugal's experience and quality. They'll lean on the West Ham duo, Souček and Sofal, and hope that Patrick Schick of all-conquering Bayer Leverkusen can repeat its Euro 2020 heroics. This needs to be a total team effort, and nothing less will do. So one of the world's all-time great players is out there, a record setter, a trend setter, and an icon of world football, a giant of the game, back on the biggest stage of all. And he leads a Portugal team that has just about everything. A group of match winners who must be feared by the rest here in Germany. It does look a tall order for Czechia, whose lack of star power might be a concern here. But Owen Hargreaves, they have to try and find a way to get it done.
Czechia.
Yeah, I think initially,
is that how you pronounce it?
Well, obviously, looking at this Portuguese team, there's so much firepower in this team, but they do need to attack as well when they get a chance.
Wait, Joao Cancelo is now out on the left-hand side.
A foul on Schick. Who's going to be such a key man right in front of the assistant, but nothing given. The white of Czechia and the famous red and green of the former.
All right, there you go. Czechia.
From Portugal.
What do you have? Oh, good pass. A little bit too far.
Just not quite able.
Oh, let me change this real quick.
The first thing you'd say, it's a wonderful atmosphere in here. It's red everywhere you look. The red of Portugal at one end, the red of Czechia at the other. I think the Portuguese just about edge it in terms of numbers, but we're not that far away from the Czech border. So it's been relatively easy for their supporters to get here.
Well, it has, but I think obviously when you have a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, everybody wants to see him. I think the group of players that they've assembled this.
All right, Ruben Diaz.
Is very special. I think it's the strongest in the tournament, actually. I know England and France, Germany.
The 2016 Euro champions.
Is the strongest.
This is the Paris Saint-Germain defender Nuno Mendes, who we see.
Wait, huh?
As a left back, but he's the left side.
This is weird. Where is Joao Cancelo playing? So right now he's playing like what? Like as a right CDM? So sort of right there?
On the right. The attacking strength in this Portugal team, though, tonight, Owen, frightening. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leao, and, of course, the great Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, and it's interesting, actually, Roberto Martinez go with a back three. Obviously, got players can play different positions. Cancelo, Dalot, they can pop into midfield. We've already seen Bernardo Silva drop off. All of these players are actually quite flexible.
Okay, so Joao Cancelo is basically playing as like a mid.
He can have a wonder for the first
Rafael
time.
playing a left winger.
Here's Bruno Fernandes and now
Ronaldo Silva into space.
and that's clipped into where he's hoping Ronaldo will be, and that floats behind for the goal kick to Czechia.
No, that's brilliant from Bruno Fernandes. He's the player that always gets his head up, looking forward. He's just trying to stand that up, Bernardo Silva at the back post for Cristiano Ronaldo to attack. It's not often you see him get them wrong, Fletch. Bernardo Silva, he's normally an absolute magician with the ball at his feet.
Foul? Oh, okay. Ruben Diaz got away with him there.
Bruno Fernandes, Portugal cruised to the finals with 10 wins out of 10. The first time that they've ever done that. And it did include a 9-0 win against Luxembourg. Looks like a squad without weakness and with strength in depth as well. And maybe 8 years on from that glory in France, they can climb to the top of the mountain once more. Fernandes hoping that someone in red had made the run. And it's the kind of start that you might expect. And I think one thing that the Czechia team...
It's interesting to see how Roberto Martinez manages this Portugal side. Because you're already seeing, that 3-4-3 formation with high fullbacks that he used with Belgium.
Situations like this is where they might need to do well. And they're going to get the first shot of the night away.
Okay.
Which came in from Schultz. And that was defended in there. In fact, the
Victoria Pilsen.
Italy tonight.
Okay.
So given the free kick here to Portugal. If they have got
Thomas Souček,
that can get things done for
Pravod from Slavia Prague.
Patrick Schick.
Slavia Prague.
Always available. He struggles with injuries, but scored as
many
goals as anybody in the competition 3 years ago at Euro 2020. And they'll lean on him quite heavily, I suspect.
Yeah, he's a great finisher. They just need to get him some service, obviously. Cook does another one, he can score goals. They're too big physical presence. They're not really ball players, they're goal scorers. But they need service like every goal scorer. That's going to be the trick. Who from midfield joins in?
Vitinha, who's had a fine season in the Champions League and Ligue 1 with Paris Saint-Germain. And now the elegant Bernardo Silva.
Ball stolen away right there.
It's astonishing, really, that Pepe is still playing at this level. 138th cap he's winning tonight. He's the third player to play in 5 European Championship finals. He was the man of the match when they won it back in 2016. And he's gone past the Hungarian goalkeeper Gabor Kirai as the oldest.
All right, there we go. Corner for Portugal.
Done there for Czechia by West Ham's Vladimir Sofa.
Good defending right there from Sofa.
Remarkable. Still playing at 41. Nuno Mendes is 21. That tells you all you need to know.
Sofa. Vladimir Sofal. All right.
First opportunity then for the Portugal centre-backs to get forward. And Pepe is one of them.
Vitinha with the corner.
Out to take the first corner of the night here in Leipzig.
Oh, Joao Cancelo's right there, man.
Sofal was nice and alert for a ball that was on its way towards Joao Cancelo.
Czechia are putting some very good pressure right here on Portugal.
Picked up there by Pavel Schultz. And then Nuno Mendes climbing higher than Patrick Schick.
Nice, good pressure right there from Patrick.
Here's the captain, Thomas Souček, who plays in the Premier League.
Wait, well, where does Schick play at? Bayer Leverkusen. Oh my God. Wait, but I don't think he was a starter. I think it was what, Boniface and Nah, I forgot.
The The two centre-backs, Thomas Polesh and Robin Ranach. And then a touch in midfield there for Ladislav Krejci. Run back well by Leao.
Oh, Rafael on the counter right here.
Ronaldo's made his way into the middle, and Leao.
Ronaldo header. Ooh.
That's slightly off target from CR7. But that's how
First chance for Ronaldo. Header.
Can get into positions like that.
And that's exactly what Rafael Leao gives you. Creative dribbler.
It's a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably jumps a little bit too early. He's just underneath it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a phenomenon, really, isn't he? 208 caps for his country. 11 major tournaments now for Portugal. He's 39. And in Saudi Arabia this season, he still managed to score 44 goals in 45 games. I mean,
Yeah, but what happened in the World Cup?
65. I don't care if you score 45 goals out in the garden, at home. That's still a lot of goals. He's just a machine, Cristiano.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, what a flick. Look
From
which pace on that.
Costa. They've got three good goalkeepers, Portugal. Rui Patricio has played over 100 times for them. Jose Sarr of Wolves, but it's Diogo Costa, the youngest of them at 24. He's the number one at Porto, and he gets the starting nod from Roberto Martinez here for this Group F opener. The final match of the first phase of group matches. When we reconvene tomorrow, everyone will start to go again.
The amount of rotation in this Portugal team is quite remarkable. Everybody's in a different position every 20, 30 seconds, you know, whether it's Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Dalot, Cancelo's in central midfield. The only one who's really keeping his position is Cristiano Ronaldo at the top. Everybody else is allowed to rotate.
It's a very flexible system right here from Martinez.
Now Mendes, you can't see on the screen at the moment is the heavens have opened. It was raining earlier and raining quite heavily. And it's raining again here in Leipzig. Pepe.
Sulik.
Going forward by Souček.
Oh, Souček. Oh, but just cross it, just cross it, just cross it. He beats Pepe. No.
And he just runs out of room.
Oh my gosh. Provo was he beat Pepe, but just he took one extra heavy touch.
Czechia, you know, they try to get up the pitch when they can. Been very direct.
Oh, and I was looking, you know, so Ronaldo's trying to win the Euros at 39. Tom Brady was 43 when he won Super Bowl 56 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And in fact, he won 3 Super Bowls after the age of 39. So Ronaldo's only a pup in those terms.
He's going to want to hang on for as long as he can, Cristiano. His professionalism and dedication to his craft, I've never seen anybody else.
He's also never lost the ability to go to ground either, has he?
Good, the ability to go to the ground.
He likes them free kicks, Fletch.
That's a crazy statement right there.
Vitinha, who got better for Paris Saint-Germain the longer the season went on. Now Ronaldo. Leao.
No, he tries to beat one, beats him.
What can he do?
Oh.
But too many in white there to make the block. Here's Cancelo. Desperate defending from Sofal. And now the Manchester City defender, Ruben Dias. Well, that's too near the goal.
Nah, bad pass.
From Bruno Fernandes. Fascinating battle on this side, though, between Sofal and Leao.
Yeah, he's probably just been a little bit too aggressive so far. Rafael Leao's too good 1v1. He's probably going to need a bit of help.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Rafael Leao in like a 1v1 situation. He has the pace, you know, to beat you.
Takes people on.
Well, Ronaldo fancied the volley, then he wanted the free kick, but he gets neither. Now, don't forget that Team USA start their Copa America campaign against Bolivia this Sunday. Coverage starts at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Diaz. Silva. Czechia finished behind Albania, but ahead of Poland en route to the finals. They were quarter-finalists 3 years ago at Euro 2020. And if you
Who knocked them out?
to 1976, they were the European champions. Jan Panenka with a winning penalty, and we tend to hear that phrase used a lot these days. Hoping to be the next generation of Czechia players.
Oh, and it's raining as well.
Stage. I mean, from a Portugal
Raining heavy.
perspective, we should nail your colours to the mast. Do you think they're going to win this tournament?
I think they've got the strongest squad. The one thing I would say is I think defensively they're not going to be great without the ball. You know, they're going to be too effective with it, because I think with Ronaldo and Leao, you know, there's a few players in there that are not going to give you a lot out of possession. That's my only really worry for them without the ball. When they play a team similar to them, I think they'll be able to keep the ball against them.
Well, I presume that's why Pepe starts tonight over the younger man, Antonio Silva, and ahead of Gonzalo Ignacio of Sporting Lisbon as well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Acceleration.
Nice. Oh, the referee touches that.
Couldn't get out of the way. Could see how hard the rain's coming down.
I think all players used to love playing in the rain, Fletch. You know, it just helps you pass the ball a little bit quicker.
And he goes
No,
Mendes.
Mendes took who?
Although Cristiano Ronaldo might disagree. There's Roberto Martinez, who was with Belgium 3 years ago. He was with them for 6 years up to their elimination of the World Cup 2 years ago. And in 14 games in charge of Portugal, he's won 12 and lost only 2.
When it's raining, the ball moves faster, and then that's something that the players are gonna have to keep into account. You know, for those like threaded through balls,
By Cancelo.
the straight passes.
Leao.
It helps the team in possession a little bit more. But obviously, you know, at the same time, it makes it harder to control. So.
There's Cancelo with a nice organised shape to this point from Czechia. Staniek, the goalkeeper, has got through the first 15 minutes without having to do anything. Ruben Diaz. Vitinha. Pepe. Wonderful scenes behind Staniek's goal with the Czechia fans bouncing up and down. Ruben Diaz.
Look at where Ruben Diaz is playing right here.
Now to his Manchester United colleague Bruno Fernandes.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Nuno Mendes hits the shot and hits it wide.
Good
I
try.
think eventually someone was going to have to take the responsibility.
Czechia, they're defending amazingly well. You know,
Get that ball out wide to Leao and get a cross in for me.
good block,
I think of all the
compact,
players who go out
everything.
there, you want to shoot. You know,
Limiting
brilliant players.
Portugal
Ronaldo,
to out on the wings.
Get it to Leao, get it to Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano. They're the ones you want to decide the game.
They're a team dominating the ball.
They're making
as
things
well.
difficult.
Portugal, 71% possession to this point. Hasn't as yet, though, led to an attempt on target. Here's Cancelo, a bit of space for him. Played 42 matches for Barcelona this season on loan from Manchester City. Now Pepe. Just unable to get there was Dudera. And the
Missed time ball right there from
it's been given here to Czechia.
Ronaldo.
I think the biggest difference, apart from the superstars and talent, is where the players play. The Portuguese are spread across Europe and Saudi Arabia, some of the biggest clubs in the world. But 60% of these Czechia players play their football in their own domestic league, which I suppose gives them a disadvantage.
Yo, what's a pineapple?
Situation like this.
Did you see the him Turtle's nose? Yeah, bro, it was bad.
From what
He freaking broke it and everything.
a long time ago, it was just Sparta Prague. They were kind of the.
Pretty sure he's gonna be wearing a mask, I think.
I think now, generally, the league is improving dramatically, but obviously the best players are still always going to go abroad.
Yeah, right
Here's
here.
Nuno Mendes. His
Uh,
instincts will be to go forward.
oh,
It's
Rafael.
a pullback, and it's a really good run by him.
Take a shot, take a shot.
And now Dallo.
Bro, when you're playing with 5 center backs, it's impossible to find like a cross. Someone's gonna have to take a shot outside the box.
And then Dallo with the cross, Ronaldo jumping. And eventually,
Who are you supporting for the Euros? Honestly, I'm not really supporting anyone. I'm just interested to watch good football. Maybe the teams who could potentially win. Maybe Spain. I want Spain to win. But at the same time, you know, I'm not really supporting anyone. How about you? Any team in particular that catches your eye?
Short corner available here to Vitinha if that's the way that he wants to go.
Corner for
Bernardo
Portugal.
Silva's come out to this side with him. Centre backs are in there for Portugal.
Good cross.
Cleared away on that side by Jan Kupta.
I guess mostly Spain as well. The youngsters of Barca. Yeah. You want to see them? Lamine Yamal, Pedri. Hopefully Nico Williams in the future. France, nah, because then you have the Mbappe narrative. England, no, because then you have the Jude narrative. Portugal, no, because you have the Ronaldo narrative.
Joao Cancelo.
Germany, I don't like Germany. Netherlands, I don't mind. Italy, I don't mind.
Is there any concern in your mind when you look at the makeup of this Portugal team that there is only one ball and there are lots of players that want it?
No, because I think they're all very unselfish. You know, they're winners. The goal is to win this trophy, and I think they'll share it around. Obviously, Cristiano, he's the focal point. But these guys all know what it takes to win. And that's the goal. I think when you get a group of players like this, obviously led by Cristiano.
How is Nico Williams doing? He played with Yamal.
You know,
It wasn't the best game from Nico Williams against Croatia. But the thing is, you know,
these guys all know what it takes.
what he brought to the team, like, because I was able to see a little bit of it.
Flip side is there's plenty of match
He played decent. It wasn't the best, but he played decent.
Ronaldo. The feet still twinkle. Now Leao. Mendes. Vitinha.
And in regard, oh, right here, perfect. Take a shot.
It's Ruben Diaz.
Ooh.
The deflection takes it wide.
The thing in regards like Nico Williams, just like with so many players, their future is going to be decided after the
You
Euros.
don't really want to be coming to your centre backs. You know, we've seen 2 long distance shots, one from Nuno Mendes and now Ruben Diaz.
Well, that's into the side netting, but it will be another corner. Corner taken by Vitinha towards Ruben Diaz. Pepe was the one who jumped the highest. And I think they're just happy at the moment, the Czechia players, just to get the ball into the Portugal half and have a bit of a rethink and a
Nico played in the middle, right? I don't think he played on the wing.
look at the
Really?
situation, because they're not seeing much of the ball at all, as we suspect.
I thought Morata played down the middle.
Probably by the back three of Portugal, but they're all
Let me see.
Czechia's half. Not having to defend as yet.
Bruno Fernandes dispossessed. It was good work back from the striker. Cooked
No, yeah, like right here, when you look at the lineup, it was the minimal on the right, Morata down the middle, and Nico Williams out on the left.
Yeah, because Portugal squeezing the pitch, making it almost playing in one half.
Are you saying like he came into the and like played in the middle?
Pepe. Cancelo. Makes some room, Cancelo.
Someone's gonna have to create something, a moment of brilliance or anything, because defending like this, unless like Czechia make a mistake, they're not going to be scoring.
Bruno Fernandes is going to hit one here. And it was started to come down. It took a deflection on the way through.
Good shot from Bruno.
So well, Bruno Fernandes.
He's a brilliant striker of the ball. Bruno Fernandes. See the deflection that it takes.
No, the goalkeeper doesn't hit at all.
I think those shots are going to be on. We've already seen 3 of them. Czechia obviously defending their box quite deep.
They scored 15 goals for Manchester United this season. Averages a goal every 3 games in a Portugal shirt.
Corner for Portugal.
6 goals in the qualifying campaign. 5 corners already for Portugal. Vitinha trying to find a way through, but Czechia are able to defend it once more, and now they'll try and counter-attack, although
All right.
is showing its wonderful work.
I just watched the highlights, maybe that's why. Ah, okay.
There's the coach, by the way.
No, but I really want to see that connection. Nico Williams out on the left, Lamine Yamal on the right, Alvaro Morata down the middle.
He's in charge for the 2nd time, having been the head coach up to the end of the World Cup.
Had Fabian Ruiz,
back in 2010.
Pedri and Rodri in that midfield as well.
Since coming back into the job.
Spain can go far in the tournament.
Two Manchester-based players combining over there. Diogo Dalot, Ruben Diaz, on the red and blue sides of that particular city.
Oh, perfect right there.
It's an opportunity, though, for short, little counter-attacks that Czechia have had to this point. He's been involved.
Bad pass from Sufo.
Bernardo Silva picks out a really nice ball to Bruno Fernandes. Slides it through.
Oh my gosh. Rafael was right there for it to happen. See, it's just like that. A mistake from Czechia leads to a Portugal counter.
They can punish you. I like that from Rafael Leao. Comes inside when he needs to. Bruno Fernandes is always going to be the guy that creates.
Spain's problem has always been finishing. They don't produce a lot of strikers.
Well, it's a triple header.
Now they don't, but in the past, you know.
Second games of group play.
Yeah, David Villa,
you know,
Fernando Torres.
Scotland, Switzerland on Fox. Coverage starts at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. 0-0 here.
Germany versus Hungary. All right. Wait, let me say, what time is that?
I'm pleased to say that it stopped raining.
So Croatia versus Albania. It's the first game tomorrow in the morning. Then the game at 12. Well, the second game of the day is Germany versus Hungary, and the third is Scotland versus Switzerland. All right.
Thomas Souček.
I mean, the newer generation, like they are stacked in the midfielders. Yeah, you're right. They have so many. Zubimendi, Pedri, Rodri, Gavi, Fermin. The midfield for Spain is cracked. Another mistake.
Had lost it.
Oh.
He was pleased to see Ranats get there. You can sense the fear, though, with the Czechia team, that they know that if they do let Portugal hit them quickly on the counter-attack, they're going to be seriously undermanned defensively.
Especially on the left-hand
That's why they're
side.
just trying to pick their spots, Fletch.
You have the
when they
pace
get
of
the
Nuno
advantage on the
Mendes
pitch, but it's tricky because
and of
one
Rafael.
turnover of possession, they can hurt you so quickly, Portugal.
And by the way, they've got the likes of Diogo Jota, Pedro Neto, Joao Felix, Gonzalo Ramos, all on the bench. I mean, it's an embarrassment of attacking riches. Here's Milan's Rafael. And really cool, calm defending on that side by Dudera, but the goalkeeper can't.
Yeah, mistake.
Just a little bit skiddy, wasn't it, as it came off the turf there after the rain that we've had.
Don't keep Felix, please. Well, the situation in regards to the Joaos really hasn't changed. If Barcelona they can't make any signings, then they will try to bring them in on another loan. But if the teams such as Manchester City and Atletico Madrid they don't want to negotiate, then it's simple. Barcelona can't keep him. And Hansi Flick, he understands like, hey, something is better than nothing. So. Also, the La Liga fixtures were announced, I think, today.
Surprised to hear scored in both of them. They're ranked 6th by FIFA.
We know when we're going to be playing El Clasico.
Does kind of feel like the last chance for this particular group with Ronaldo in it, although who are we to write it off before the next World Cup?
May 11th.
Them, which he might need some advice from Pepe, who's playing tonight.
We play against Real.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to be around, Fletch. I don't think he's going to let that one pass.
Well, you know him. You played with
in
him.
October 27th as well.
Like I said, I mean, obviously his talent is unbelievable, but his dedication is, I've never seen anyone as dedicated as him. Every aspect.
Here's Nuno Mendes lifting the ball in, and that's just a fraction in front of Ronaldo. Krejci was just leaning on him there as that ball went in. And now that's going to be a goal kick.
I think one thing you would
Another
say,
mistake from Soufal right there.
Attacking players, that final ball has to be better there from Mendes. Just give Cristiano a chance to go and attack it.
I made the point, earlier that he scored 44 in 45 in Saudi Arabia, and people might say, well, that's okay, but the standard over there is not as high as it can be. In league terms, he scored 35 goals, which is 7 more than the second-place man, Alexander Mitrovic, who's leading the line here for Serbia, and then 16 more than the player in 3rd place. And there are some decent attacking players in the Saudi Pro League at the moment, so you've got to look at those numbers and actually take them seriously when you make the comparison to other players over there.
Yeah, 1,000,000%, Fledge. And also he's got 10 in 9.
No, I mean, like, that's props for Ronaldo. He's a great goal scorer.
He just scores goals, that's a fact. All you got to do is get him some service. That's why he's playing, because he's still their best finisher. Probably the best finisher in the tournament with Harry Kane. And the reason he's playing, and that's probably why they're playing Cancelo and Dalot, in Bruno Fernandes, is they want to get crosses in, they want to get him service.
Well, way through for Cancelo.
No foul. Okay, interesting.
Where's Kupta?
No, another mistake.
Bernardo Silva. I think in the old days that would have gone forward straight away to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo right there was on the counter.
Leao.
If that's Ronaldo of old, Bernardo Silva makes that pass. Because then Ronaldo is like on a 20-30 meter foot race.
I do think they are crowding Rafael a little bit. Just leave him 1v1 and let him get at the defenders.
Bruno Fernandes slides it through.
Oh, what a save from
Stanier with a brilliant stop. Vitinha coming in.
Was that onside?
Brilliant goalkeeping from Jindřich Staniek.
Staniek.
Ronaldo was in.
I'll tell you what.
Ooh, I think Ronaldo may have been onside. What a save from Staniek.
From Staniek.
I'll tell you what, though, Owen, the left-back's got to learn that he can't stay in that deep, otherwise Ronaldo's going to punish you.
But that's why it doesn't matter how old you are. It's about those sharp movements. Cristiano's sharp. He knows exactly what's coming. That was better from Portugal. A bit quicker, a bit sharper. fair play to Stanek coming off his line. That was so important.
And what I think that was like the first or second third through ball that Portugal were actually able to make.
What a moment that would have been had Ronaldo scored his first goal of Euro 2024. Header won by Nuno Mendes. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, lovely back heel from Ronaldo. Oh my gosh, Vitinha, how do you not finish that?
With that little back heel from Cristiano Ronaldo, world class.
Yeah, now they're getting into gear, Fletch.
Ooh,
Vision from Cristiano Ronaldo.
that's a fantastic back heel from Ronaldo.
Just gets crowded out.
A lovely defending from
Number 7 is starting to purr.
wait, who was that? Handrak or Ranyak.
Veterans side by side. Short corner to Bernardo Silva.
Vitinha puts in the cross to no one.
Vitinha. And Czechia able to deal with it again. They've not really posed a threat from corners to this point, Portugal. Here's Dallo, and then Bruno Fernandes, cleared away in there by Ranats.
Ranak, okay.
You just can't keep it. Czechia, ball just keeps coming back. You just got to be careful. Got to find a way to get up the pitch a little bit.
Tell you what's worth mentioning, we played nearly 34 minutes. There have been 3 free kicks to this point. I mean, the game's flowed, hasn't it?
Yeah, I like when the refs let it go. Fletch.
Oh, mistake from Fernandes.
Needed.
Portugal's next game is going to be on against Turkey. And guys, what performance Turkey put in against Georgia?
Missed Euro 2020.
That game was so much fun. I wasn't able to watch it, just I watched the highlights and it was crazy.
Rafael. Teasing so foul and then can't find the final ball.
But that's what I mean, Fletch. Leave him 1v1 and let him go do some work. Soufal's not going to stop him. Look at that vision from Cristiano. That's class. Great first touch from Vitinha. In the end, they did really well to crowd him out.
Somebody said to me once, you know, that the best ability is availability. No matter how good you are, you've got to play. He's now played in 48 of a possible 50 matches that Portugal have played in major tournaments. So not only does he deliver when he's on the pitch, he's always on the pitch.
It's a great point. You know, I think for a coach to have the ability
consistency
all the time is an athlete. That's all you can ask for. It's to be available, and he's more available than anybody I can think of. Messi the same. Remarkable what they've been able to, the longevity for the greats. You know, whether it's Tom Brady or Ronaldo or Messi.
Bruno
Fernandes.
Nah, I think that pass to Ronaldo was a little bit forced.
By Hollish. Cancelo.
Oh, what?
Ball in towards Leao, but that's really strong defending in there.
Oh no!
Given away though to Cancelo again.
Thank God Cancelo can't do anything.
Well, so far got a piece of that, and they've been good at that first half, finding a player in the right place at the right time to make that kind of clearance.
Good clearance. Hey, Czechia, they're not making it easy for Portugal.
Thomas Souček, the captain, is the player down.
He's thinking, I've had enough of this, chasing all these Portuguese midfield players. There's so many people popping up into his position.
Well, Lionel Messi and Argentina open up the 2024 Copa America, taking on Canada. That's Thursday on FS1 at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. It's astonishing again. 2 major tournaments, Ronaldo here, Messi in the Copa America, availability, brilliance, the two greatest players that most of us have ever seen, and they're still doing their thing on the biggest tournament stage.
Yeah, it is really remarkable. I know they're playing obviously in different teams. And,
Wait, was the girl
Barcelona,
embarrassed
Real
because she was on
Manchester
camera?
United, but racing new leagues, gaining new fans, inspiring the next generation.
Which I think is a remarkable part of their legacy. Well, I suspect that Ivan Hasek is very happy at this point. 37.5 minutes gone, 0-0. Portugal dominating the ball, starting to generate more chances, but his team
Oh,
haven't conceded.
come on, counter. There we go.
Well, they might fancy a little attack of their own. Provod. Now Holesh. That's Vladimir so far.
Oh my gosh!
Was coming in.
That was the first cross from Czechia.
Smash and grab raid for Czechia. Now here comes
Czechia.
going the other way. Rafael. Well, that's Souček. It's got to be the first card, hasn't it? There we go.
Okay.
Czechia booked.
Souček is booked.
Knew he was in trouble. As soon as he looked up, he saw Rafa.
Oh no, he booked Rafael.
Win this.
Oh, and I've got news for you. Everybody in the stadium knew he was in trouble. Big trouble.
He's booked him for diving. There's just no need. Just stay on your feet.
Oh, never mind. He booked Rafael.
I tell you what,
He's a confident ref,
you know, that's why we get the replays, because my initial thought was the referee got that right. But as you can, I mean, that's got to concern you. If you're Roberto Martinez, you don't want to see your left winger doing that in a situation like that. You want to see the confidence to take on Thomas Souček and make something happen for your team.
There's no
Yeah.
way Souček could stop him 1v1.
No.
So there's no need to dive. Just dribble around him. He's dribbled around everybody so far in the game.
He was in real trouble, Thomas Souček, and the man to get him out of it, Rafael Leao. Schick. Kupta. Crossed in by Sofal. And headed away by Ruben Dias, who we always see dominate the penalty area for Manchester City in situations like that. That's Dyson Slick from Portugal to get themselves out.
See, this is where as Czechia, you don't want to be. An opportunity where Portugal can counter.
Ronaldo.
Thank goodness Ronaldo kills the counter. A terrible pass. Be careful of the run from Ruben Diaz.
Final 5 minutes of the first half that's been dominated by Portugal. And that's sharp defending from West Ham's Vladimir Sofal.
He made a brilliant run, Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes decided not to just play him in.
Ronaldo tried to sneak in behind. Holesh with the clearance for Czechia. And Fernandes fully out. Mendes. Vitinha. Driven in by Fernandes towards Ronaldo, cleared on this occasion by Ranat.
Oh, bad pass.
And then he can play it through. And it was Bernardo Silva making the run in behind.
No, they could do with getting Bernardo Silva a few more touches.
Is this a moral victory for Czechia if they get into half-time at 0-0?
Yeah, big time.
0-0 halftime. I think that's a great result so far.
0-0.
One thing like you would be looking at is like, hey, let's actually try to attack Portugal, because there's only been what 2 times that we've seen the camera pan over to Diego Costa. Other than that, it's been all Portugal.
If they get one, they'll probably get, you know, they'll go quite quickly to get 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah.
First one's always the hardest.
Crazy qualifying numbers. They scored 36 goals, more than 3 a game in the qualification campaign, and they only conceded 2. I mean, when you play 10 qualifying matches with a goal difference of plus 34, it shows just how dominant you've been. Shows how quickly it can get away from the opposition when they do find their groove. Vitinha. Mendes. Not this time.
In Portugal, they haven't lost a single game in qualifiers. They've won all of them.
Because they're actually just playing in one half. The opposition are so far away from their goal.
We talked about Messi and Ronaldo. I looked at their all-time career goals numbers before this match. 895 for Ronaldo and 835 for Lionel Messi.
Please tell me that's a typo.
It's outrageous. That's what it is. It's outrageous.
800 plus goals. Wow.
895 and 835.
That's amazing.
Wow. 0-0 tonight, though. Here in Leipzig. Final stages here of the first half, where Portugal have had 73% of the possession, but only 2 of their 8 attempts have troubled the goalkeeper.
Whoa.
Cancelo. Leao.
Leo versus Sufal. All right, corner.
Short to Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, always block the shot.
That's
Ronaldo.
ball to Ronaldo.
Oh,
The goalkeeper.
first shot on target from Portugal.
2 chances now in the first half.
Oh, I mean
for
second.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And both chances have come from Ronaldo.
The best of balls in from that side from Ruben Diaz, as we are now into a minute of additional time.
Not to no one.
You know, Cristiano still the ones that's sharpest in and around the box.
Leao can have another go here. So foul, miss out Ronaldo
Ah.
altogether.
Oh, right here.
And now they can have a run down that side. With
Come on, you're basically in the last seconds of the game.
And they do get to half-time without conceding a goal.
All right, 0-0.
2 opportunities on both occasions. He was denied by Staniek, the Czechia goalkeeper. It was a rearguard defensive effort for Czechia. 73% possession for Portugal here in Leipzig. But in the rain, the half-time score, Portugal 0, Czechia 0.
All right. There we go, boys. That's the end of the half. If you're Portugal, you're thinking, oh, we dominate possession. We're controlling the game. But at the same time, you want to do more. You want to do more. Bro, I'm so upset I wasn't able to watch the Turkey versus Georgia game because apparently that game was amazing. Easily the best game so far. England should learn a thing or two. All right. So guys, these are the matches. Wait, hold on. Let me see. First game for Barcelona is against Valencia. Valencia away. So Valencia away, then Athletic Club. All right, guys. So these are the matches for Barcelona. Valencia away, Athletic Club at home, Rayo Vallecano away, Valladolid at home. 2 away games against Girona and Villarreal. Those 2 games are going to be tough. Getafe at home, Osasuna Alavés away, Sevilla and then Real Madrid. Oviedo Español. All right, so a playoff. Real Sociedad, Celta, Las Palmas. Let me see. What other troubling period is there for Barca? Oof, maybe you're looking at Real Sociedad, Osasuna, Atletico Madrid, and Girona. That period. Maybe usually what happens in like those fixtures are usually Champions League games. But otherwise, not too bad, not too bad. All right, boys. It's yeah, Real Madrid they're gonna have Mbappe, Vinny, Jude, Rodrigo, Endrick, Goulet, and Brahim. Sheesh. Wow. All right, let's see what's the latest in regards to Barcelona news. Barcelona is expected to play again in the Spotify Camp Nou with reduced capacity in December or early 2025. All right. Barcelona have offered season tickets to basically 18,000 members from the 23-24 season at the Montjuic. Around 14,000 have renewed. Sales for the remaining numbers starting on Monday. Ooh, Fermin Lopez. Wait, Fermin Lopez is going to play in the Olympics. I don't know how that is decided. I haven't been told anything either. I suppose the club will be aware. I don't know if they're talking between Barca and the Federation. But obviously, if they call me for the games, it is something that cannot be refused. I don't know what decision there will be. Now I'm focused on the Euros. All right. Okay, so apparently the rumors of Newcastle are off the mark. It'd be interesting next season. On paper, Real Madrid should just run away with the league, adding in Mbappe, but I have a feeling it won't be that easy. And that's football. It's never as predictable as you would think. Because you look at Real Madrid's teams and you're thinking Mbappe, Vini, Jude, I don't know, Camavinga, Chouameni, and you're looking at the entire squad out of the goal there, you're thinking, oh my gosh, that team is stacked. But things can just capitulate. Atletico Madrid remain attentive to the situation of Mikel Merino. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Deco is meeting with the agent of Mikel Fey, who is also the agent of Dani Olmo. Barca are studying the 15 million euro offer for Fey and also looking at the feasibility of the Dani Olmo operation. No, thank you. I do not want Dani Olmo at Barca. Real Sociedad are no longer optimistic about Mikel Merino's contract renewal, and they have accepted the fact that an agreement can't be reached. They're now prepared to sell the player this summer. That's good news. Hey, Miguel Merino at Barcelona, I'm taking that. Porto will offer 15 million euros to Barcelona for Mikel Fey and want an important contract offer to the player himself as they want to make him an important player in the project. Barca want a buyback clause, and it's entirely up to the club now whether they want to accept or not. Meeting soon to discuss further. All right. Hmm. Oh wow. Barca socios were asked which players they would want the club to sell. The top three players were Ferran, Frenkie, and Rafinha. Wow, look at this, boys. So out of the players, Ferran Torres, De Jong, and Rafinha. Ah, wow. Well, I mean, it makes sense to try and sell Ferran Torres. I'm not surprised they can all get decent price. All of them. Ooh, the game's on Thursday. You have Spain, Italy, Denmark, England, and Slovenia, Serbia. What do you have on Saturday? No, on Friday you have 3 games. On Thursday you have three. Oh, you have three as well. Huh? All right. Hmm. Where's the no? All right. All right, let's see what's happening on social media, guys. Lamine Yamal, hardest subjects for me, math and history. Bro, the kid's still in school. Bruno Guimaraes and Luis Diaz are the players chosen by Barcelona to reinforce the squad with. If the signing of the latter is impossible, they go for Nico Williams instead. It's promising to be a lot. Wait. Luis Diaz, what? Luis Diaz is like double the price. All right. And wait, it's Germany versus Hungary. Let me see. All right. Why does it keep going like that? Let's do it like this. Um, Bro, that chance from Ronaldo, it was like point blank. Good save from Staniak. All right, game's about to start right now. All right.
He has the best connection with Cristiano.
Absolutely agree. I think Jota, at Liverpool is always scoring goals. He knows how to find the back of the net. I'd be intrigued to see now for Czechia in the second half. They've only had put 2 crosses in the box, had 1 shot, and I think they've got to supply chances for Patrick Schick because he needs service in order to score goals, and maybe they only get 1 clear chance, but he's got to believe in front of him.
Czechia lasted for 45 minutes. I don't think they can do 45 minutes in this manner. They've got to find a way to relieve pressure. If not, I just think Portugal building momentum, more chances, more crosses, they're going to find a goal.
Yeah, no need to change right now, but boy, do they have options off the bench. 0-0 at the break for the second half call once again, Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves.
Well, the rain continues to fall here in Leipzig. There are no changes made by either Roberto Martinez or Ivan Hasek at half-time. So the teams that started the first half will start the second half. What about this, then, Owen? So Pepe made his international debut 17 years ago on the night that he becomes the first 41-year-old footballer to play a game in the Euro finals. George W. Bush was in his second term. The Red Sox won the World Series. And Peyton Manning won his first Super Bowl with the Colts. It's a long time. A lot's happened since he first pulled on the Portugal jersey.
Yeah, and he's knocked me out of a couple tournaments as well, Pepe, along the way with England. So, he's had some career. All the credit to him. So much hard work goes into it, but to still be playing at 41 in a game like this is very, very rare.
So the second half underway. The red and green for Portugal, the dominant team in the first half. And the all-white for Czechia, who were able to keep them out. Remember, this is the final game of the first phase of group matches. When we reconvene tomorrow, 3 games tomorrow, it'll be game 2. I must say, and I think the rain is as heavy as it's been all night here in Leipzig. Here's Bernardo Silva. The shot comes in from Dallo.
All right.
It's a great crosser, Dallo. Whether with his right or his left. He's more than capable from there. I just think that's kind
What's your expectation of Flick for his first season? Expectations for first season. Okay. Number one, and I think that what's the most important thing is compete in all competitions. Now, when I say compete, I don't necessarily say, Barcelona go out and win the Champions League or reach the final. No, it's be competitive in every single game. Yeah, if they're going to beat you, let them be the better team and let them actually earn it, Don't, for example, get a red card and just gift the good game to PSG, for example. In the game against Real Madrid, don't let them come back, in both occasions, after you put in a great first half performance,
Had a really tough night, didn't he, Mendes, in the Champions League semi.
And just to see some improvement on the team. Because in this last year of Xavi, the team has regressed from what we've seen in the past 2 years of Xavi. And that's my expectations for Hansi Flick. And also to improve the team physically. Because this team, it was
Gives the ball away. There's Patrick Schick.
It was weak physically.
Back though for Portugal by Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes finding some space. Runners either side. Ronaldo's gone through the middle. That's forced Bernardo Silva wide. And in the end, it leads to the first corner of the second half.
It's just overhit that, Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva just reaching. That's really where Dallo should be.
Corner taken short here to Bruno Fernandes. Back now to Vitinha, and he's not done
To no one.
like he wanted to. Scored in both legs of the Champions League quarter-final against Barcelona. He was one of the inspirational players to drag Paris Saint-Germain back into that Champions League game. Never scored a goal in a Portugal jersey. He did find his scoring touch, though, in the second half of the season for PSG.
Yeah, to be fair, I love watching him play, Fletch. He reminds me a little bit of Luka Modric. He just glides across the pitch. Can always pass him the ball.
Polish, for Czechia. I would think it's quite a discussion on the Portugal bench when Roberto Martinez starts to consider attacking substitutions, because he's got so many attacking options, players who could do different things. It must be quite awkward to work it all out.
I actually think they almost have too much choice.
Yes.
Interesting to listen to the boys in the studio mention, João Felix, Jota. They have so many different options, but when you put them on where they're going to play, so in the end, I'm curious to see what Roberto does, because he'll have to tweak it.
That's one well by Souček. Now Kupta can come forward. Patrick Schick.
Sheik versus Ruben Diaz. To
Just needed to be a bit
who?
more patient, didn't he, really?
Bro, Czechia, they don't create anything. What's the 24K? Turkey, Georgia was the best game. Watching big teams versus these smaller teams, I'd stink.
2020.
Bro, and 24K, and what's the worst? First of all, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. It wasn't on TV. I was trying to watch it, and it wasn't on Fox Sports. It wasn't on anything.
The issue really that he's not always available for them.
And so I watched the highlights, and then I see the goals, and I see how end-to-end it was. I'm like, oh my god, the game was crazy.
It's a good finisher. Really good finisher if he gets the service.
Man, and on top of the goals too, That goal from out of the goal there.
Problem is they can't
Oh,
really get up the pitch to get it to him. Tufal put a couple of great crosses in. If anything, I think that's where it's going to come from.
You mentioned Daniel is looking slick and sharp in the studio again tonight, but you were particularly taken by Stuart's jacket, weren't you?
Yeah, that's a highlight of the night so far.
So 0-0. And Portugal still trying to find a way to break down this stubborn Czechia team. See how one-sided it's been in terms of shots and possession. Key number, though, as far as Czechia are concerned, is the fact that it's 0 next to Portugal. Would be a wonderful.
and that's what matters,
Euro
boys.
2024 if they can get a point from this game. Here's Bernardo Silva, though.
Bernardo Silva takes a shot.
See
Ooh.
what he was trying to do.
Normally when Bernardo comes in here, he links up with the central midfield player, little 1-2. Seen a lot of those crosses or shots. Czechia have done a good job really of crowding out Portugal. Roberto Martinez will be thinking, right, we need to be a little bit active, maybe change this a little bit.
Pepe's header. Offside flag up against Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll talk about experience in the respective groups. I counted earlier today. 429 caps in the entire Czechia squad. That's all 26 players, which is less than Cristiano Ronaldo, Rui Patricio and Pepe added together.
Wow. How come they waited till the Euros to not show you? Bro, I know that's crazy, man. Every single game should be on.
Ronaldo tried the chop. Challenge made by Dudera. Bruno Fernandes. Now Nuno Mendes. Just feels like he's got to do something here, Roberto Martinez. They just seem to have run out of ideas with the personnel they've got out there right now.
Yeah, they're just not as sharp, Fletch. You know, the first touch, that final pass, it's not sloppy, but it's just not as sharp as it can be. I think it's there for them. If they speed it up a little bit, this is a bit too slow. This tempo, this suits Czechia. We've got to get Bernardo Silva into the game. Get him inside and get him on the ball. He could unlock a vault, Bernardo Silva.
Well, what substitutions do Portugal have? Bro, why is Cancelo playing right wing?
USA starts their Copa America campaign against Bolivia this Sunday, and
Okay, who do they
starts
have?
at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
You have Diego Jota, Gonzalo Ramos, Joao Felix,
0-0. in the
Ruben
Mexico
Neves,
break.
Mateo Núñez. They have midfielders. Pedro Neto, a right winger.
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Now
I'm
down.
annoyed that Al just hasn't tried to take the game for himself. He has the right back on toes. He does. It's been like 2 or 3 times where he's just gotten past him super easily.
Diaz with
Right there,
the
Ronaldo.
cross.
Whoosh.
Ronaldo attacking it.
Does Ronaldo get a clean connection to that?
That's active. Hollis as well really leaps with him.
Oh, he does. He gets a connection with that, but the defender deflects it.
Vitinha primarily took the corners in the first half. This is number 10 for Portugal.
10 corners
It's gonna be taken by
for
Bruno
Portugal.
Fernandes.
That's crazy.
It's good defending in there by Souček, who's always dominant in both boxes when he wears the claret and blue in the Premier League of West Ham.
That's Ronaldo. That's a. Oh my gosh!
From Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh my god!
Brilliant defending.
Suchek, what a dive!
Sofel can't quite get there, but the goalkeeper standing.
Good
up with
clearance.
the ball.
Whoa,
That's an outstanding challenge in there by Socek.
Absolutely brilliant. That's the
that was a brilliant defending right there.
He was going to find Cristiano Ronaldo. He was probably the only player out there, Suchek, that could have actually won that header. He knew it was.
Did you hear him? And Boobies is out to round of 16. He broke his nose and won't play any of the group games. Oh, really? I did know that he broke his nose and that he'll most likely be able to wear a mask, but I didn't know that he was going to be out for the group games.
Yes, the Czechia supporters inside this.
I mean, well, France, they're all right. Like, imagine Mbappe gets. No, it's not Mbappe. Imagine in Boobies, in PayPal.
Something to defend here.
Imagine he gets grouped,
Here's Cancelo.
but they already won their first game, so unless they lose to the Netherlands, which I don't think is gonna happen, and they lose against Poland, no shot. But it'd be funny though. The narrative would go crazy.
Acceleration from Vitinha, played on them by Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo was the target, and now we're going to get the first free kick in shooting range for Ronaldo for the challenge on João Cancelo, and a yellow card shown to Schick.
I mean, this is what you dream of.
It is a foul though.
Get a free kick.
Well, last time I checked, he won't
In this
play.
position,
Well, but if they start balling without him, and then as soon as he backs gets knocked, I would be there. Oh, okay. What's a better narrative?
There's only one man.
France, they do well, win the next two games. Mbappe comes back, they lose, or France get grouped.
Well, I've been there with him over a free kick and asked him, can I have one? He let me have it, to be fair.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you score?
I did.
Ronaldo on the free kick.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So is this the moment for Portugal? Ronaldo, face of concentration, familiar stance, hits it well.
Ooh. It didn't have the deflection that he wanted.
And by the way, look at the rain now. Has to be affecting the game.
Oh, it would. And it'd affect the keeper the most. That's why it slips out of his hand. Just hit it straight at the keeper. Probably went a little bit safe with that one, Cristiano. Normally hits it with a bit more venom, a bit more power.
Either way, he still hasn't scored in the Euros.
From there.
Bro, I need that narrative, man. Is it no? Yes, it is.
Euro 2024 being played in a monsoon.
It's 0-0 right now. Hold up, let me bring it up like this, boys.
Dallo. Now Diaz.
No.
And it goes to Bernardo Silva.
Oh.
Gone for goal, but he tried to square it for Ronaldo.
Bernardo Silva, she should have been selfish right there.
What a brilliant ball that is from Cancelo. Just on his weaker right foot, Bernardo Silva. He's trying to find Cristiano.
Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. In towards Ruben Diaz. And smashed away by the Czechia captain Thomas Socek. Excellent touch by Dallo. This might be Leao's first touch of the second half, you know. Ronaldo swings it in, and that's too high in the centre for Vitinha, and the forlorn
Too much.
this side for Bernardo Silva.
And there's that ball from Bernardo Silva. In the end, Ranach does brilliant. He just didn't hit that with the power he normally would, Cristiano Ronaldo. Didn't go for the knuckleball, went for the inside.
So substitution being made here, and Kukta is the player going off,
Kukta?
and Andre Linger.
Patrick
is the player to
Schick.
replace him. At last work as well tonight for Patrick Schick,
Wow.
and he's replaced by Momir Chitil. So both
That's
strikers
surprising.
can't be for tiredness. They've hardly seen the ball.
Well, he's taking up his two strikers because he said, right, I'll take a draw right now.
Yeah.
Put a couple more bodies on there to work. Fresh bodies.
You can't get any more, though, than 11 behind the ball, can you? Here's Dallo running through, and that's seen behind.
Bro, this is Portugal. Why is it 0-0? Hey,
Fresh legs.
props to Czechia. They're defending really well.
Run around.
Portugal, they have had like a couple good opportunities, especially from Ronaldo, but they just haven't been able to take advantage of it.
Well, coming into the tournament, the form in actual fact is with Czechia. They've won their last 5 games. Portugal won 2 and lost 2 in preparation for the finals. The defeats to Slovenia and Croatia. Had that wonderful qualifying campaign, though. Linger's first touch on that side for Czechia.
Oh, right there.
Without power.
Come on. We need a goal. We need a goal.
And it goes into the Portugal box. Pepe's header.
Nah. Finish that. Oh! Oh my god! A new fucking goal! From Czechia. Oh my god! Who was that? Provad? Oh my god! What a fucking strike! Czechia's first opportunity of the game. What a banger! Provad.
Talk about the goal against the run of play.
Oh my! They literally have had no chances in the game.
Czechia lead Portugal in Leipzig.
Fabulous finish.
Oh my god! What a strike!
At the edge of the box.
Nah, that's a golazo. You can't do anything about that. That's a world class goal right there.
Absolutely perfect.
That's a brilliant fucking goal.
What a brilliant finish. That's why you wait at the edge of the box. It often will come to you there. You've got a bit of space, but the execution from Pavard is fantastic.
Their first attempt on target. They've had 30% of the ball, and they lead Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. And Diogo Jota. That's now being sent.
Dallo and Rafa Leao are out. Gonzalo, Ignacio, and
So Diogo Dallo
wow.
is taken off, and Rafa Leao. There was a shrug of the shoulders from CR7, but now there's genuine work. Martinez's Portugal team to do, and it's a wonderful moment that
It's not about defending, it's about attacking.
a month before Euro 2020.
No, it's true.
the tournament.
But the thing is, if the other team is defending amazingly well, then, you know,
Like that one.
it's hard to score. Can't lie, because I'm Ronaldo hate watching. I'm so happy they're winning, but this is absolute terrorism by Czech.
And to be fair, that was the game plan. Sit in, defend well, keep a clean sheet.
Absolutely. This is like terrorism football. But hey, it's not about playing well, guys. In these tournaments, I don't care how my team plays. It's about winning.
Talk about
You
being
win.
the goals.
That's what matters.
Sticking one of the
Now
children.
Czechia, they're going to be defending like their lives.
Happened here in
They've already got the
Leipzig.
goal.
We wonder what the response of Portugal will be, because that must have hit them hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they bring on Jota straight away. After Cristiano Ronaldo, he's probably the next best finisher. They've got to speed it up. They've got to be quicker.
So Portugal 0, Czechia 1. Here's Ruben Diaz. Ignacio. Couldn't find Vitinha. And Chitil can try and bring the ball away. If they were galvanised before and the crowd was behind them before, you can only
It's going to be absolutely crazy, man.
Yeah, that goal as a player, Fletcher, gives you so much energy. Thing is, as a player, you look up at the clock and think, right, how long we got left? Chicho did a really good job there of actually trying to release a bit of pressure, get up the pitch.
Okay, so you have 25 minutes left in the match.
Martinez.
Bro, I hate this team. Wait, do you hate Czechia or do you hate Portugal?
Is this to be the first seismic shock of Euro 2024?
Leo off? What the fuck, man? He's laying me down?
I must say, Owen, since the goal went in, they do just look a little bit shocked about it. Jota involved here. Maybe just losing a bit of composure. Ronaldo arguing the case of the Portugal substitute. I really feel like it's not them.
You know, they've got to keep their head. They've got 25 minutes plus extra time.
Portugal? Oh yeah, same here, man. I'm happy to see Portugal lose.
So obviously the ref's going to blow that on Proval, but they got
Hey,
plenty
this is
of
like a
time.
hate watch, honestly.
You know, we got plenty of time.
Here's an interesting scenario.
Oh my God.
He's and the
Che-
Italian referee. Ronaldo's
Czechia have had 2 shots, and one of them has turned out to be a goal. One on target.
Well, so far, it's all about the power of the right foot of Lucas Proval, who scored the goal. What could be an historic goal, a momentous goal.
And the Czechia fans, Fletch, they're getting louder and louder. And Portuguese fans they're not as noisy as they were.
The goal was also scored at the end where the Czechia supporters are, behind Diogo Costa's goal. Up it goes towards Ronaldo. And the header one over there by Ramnach for Czechia.
Well, one thing you would say, Fletch, 67.
I swear, Portugal, because people hype the team up so much, they're shit and it annoys me. I swear, bro, if they don't score.
I think the Ronaldo chance in the first half and the goalkeeper did remarkably well is the best chance they've managed to have.
Nah, I don't want Portugal to score. I want the result to stay like this.
Portuguese chances here tonight. And they've never really found the rhythm I was expecting from them.
No, especially, we're talking Bruno Fernandes creates multiple chances every game. Bernardo Silva.
Jota's ball. Ranat's there to clear it away.
Can you imagine he gets grouped? Why do you hate Portugal? Oh, I just don't want to see Ronaldo win. It's that simple.
Vitinha. Cancelo. Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo. That Ronaldo chance he smashed against the keeper in the first half is the reason why he will get grouped.
Just allows the Czechia.
I am a Barcelona fan, yeah.
Get numbers in the box, and it's really hard then for Portugal to generate a good opportunity.
And the final pass has been pretty poor. That ball's got to be stood up at the
Bro,
back
he had
post
2
for
chances right there.
It's been too low. Czechia defender's been able
The
to
first
pretty much
chance,
every time.
it was really difficult. But the second chance, if he curved it a little bit more, it would have been a goal. Bernardo.
Little pocket. Vitinha swings it in. Nuno Mendes heads it down. And Ronaldo.
No way. Own goal from Czechia. Wow. Own goal. One. Because Ronaldo is holding Portugal back.
Smiles on Portuguese faces and a really scruffy goal to get them level.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
It's gone in off.
That's so unlucky, man.
And nothing he could do about it.
No, absolutely nothing at all.
Yeah, you can't do
That's why
anything.
Standing up at the back post, Fletch, allows Nuno Mendes to go on
Nah,
heads it into a dangerous area. And Stanek
it's Stanek. He goes for the clearance, but hits the defender.
just combined for that to go into their own.
Rather shameless. Rather shit.
All of the possession, all of the superstars.
Oh my
all of the
God.
match winners. And they get an equaliser in those circumstances. Heartbreak for Ranatz, who puts it past his goalkeeper Staniek and into the back of the net. And the lead for Czechia only lasted 7 minutes.
And it's all because of that ball at the back post.
Nah. And I said it. It's going to be mistakes from Czechia that allow Portugal to
Czechia defense under pressure.
either take the lead
Once it
or
bounces on
win the
that wet
game.
pitch, Fletcher, makes it so difficult.
And it's up to Portugal to exploit that.
That's the third own goal of the tournament, and we haven't reached the end of the first phase of matches in the group stage yet. Well, it's a really important goal, just to give that little bit of momentum back to Portugal. Now, don't forget, it's a triple header tomorrow on our Fox network. Second games of group play with Croatia against Albania, Germany against Hungary. That's on FS1, followed by Scotland, Switzerland on Fox. Coverage starts at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. 1-1 in Leipzig. 19 minutes to go. And momentum probably back with Portugal.
Most likely.
Here's Bruno Fernandes. He's been quiet the second half, hasn't he? It felt to me like he was the most likely to generate something before half-time, but we've not really mentioned his name too much since half-time, Bruno Fernandes.
Not really, no.
Yeah, it's not really been his game.
Diego Jota.
Off goes Jota. Looking for Ronaldo. Good defending by Sofal. Caught in possession.
Caught.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh, good stave, Stanek.
Absolutely exploded off his left boot, but Staniek did well.
He's made a couple big saves, Staniek. Good presence in goal.
Ruben Diaz. Jota dispossessed in there. Raniak.
Hey, that's a foul.
Two Czechia players down here.
That's such an unlucky goal to concede, man.
Sometimes it's just not your night.
Mistake from
There's nothing
Ranak
you could do about that.
and
The one that's
Stanek.
got to come back and try and defend it. The goalkeeper could do no more.
That's tricky for me. I'm not goalkeeper. I'm not sure about technique.
Oh.
He just pushes it into a really dangerous area. You know, could he maybe anticipated and collected it on the wet surface? Maybe tricky.
It's hard to criticise him though because he's made some big saves as well, hasn't he, tonight?
He's been brilliant. It'll be interesting when he looks at it back and thinks, yeah, could I have done anything different? I just think when it lands in an awkward area like that, it's tricky because it's in between the goalkeeper and the defender. Ask questions of them, and that's exactly what that header for Nuno Mendes did.
If it didn't rain, could the goalkeeper have just grabbed that? You don't know.
To find a winning goal. Krejci. Played through by Dudera, but Pepe can see that back to Diogo Costa. Here's Bruno Fernandes picking the ball up in the kind of area that we saw him have it a lot in the first half, and he picks out Diogo Jota. And that's claimed by Staniek for Czechia.
Surprised Diego Jota didn't take that on his chest and come back inside. He just wanted to kind of get it into his stride.
That's a foul on Linga. Sofal's ball. They wanted the free kick there, the Czechia players. Italian referee's been a difficult man to convince, though, so far tonight. Forward by Vitinha to Ronaldo, really fizzed into Cristiano Ronaldo. The offside flag up against him anyway.
No, offside right there.
Do you think there'll be a thought in, as we see the change about to be made here for Czechia. Antonín Barak is one of them. And the other player, and there is Sevcik. Do you think there'll be a thought in Roberto Martinez's mind that through the group stage he'd like to manage Ronaldo's minutes, based on the fact he might need him more as the knockout stage comes around, provided they get there, of course?
Yeah, no, I think he'd be thinking, I got to win this game.
Right.
I got to win first. I think they probably planned these 3 points already, you know, before the game. So
now this is an area too where the two West Ham players are going to look to combine. Vladimir Sofal, Thomas Souček.
It's gonna be hard though.
Instead to the goal scorer.
Such a shit team. I mean, but Portugal, they have talent. Don't you think so?
You've got to throw in like that. You've just got to stick it in there towards Souček and the others.
yeah, you're right, Fletch. That's just got to put it in the mixer. You saw what Portugal did. Put it in the box. Cause a bit of havoc, especially on this wet pitch. Could bounce anywhere.
The individual for the individual players for Portugal are very good.
In the air in the box.
They got to 10 goals for West Ham this season. Only the second time he's done that in the Premier League. Thomas Souček. Closing stages here on a rainy night in Leipzig. Portugal 1, Czechia 1. Provod with a wonderful goal, a rare chance at one end for Czechia. And then the scruffy own goal by Ranats at the other to get Portugal back on terms. Quiet night to this point for Cristiano Ronaldo. Cancelo leaves it for Bernardo Silva.
The coach Martinez is going to ruin another golden generation. We'll see. We'll see.
It's just too slow, I think, for Portugal. You know, everyone's taking 3s and 4 touches.
Bruno Fernandes to Ronaldo, then to Vitinha. Shooting chance for him. And Staniek.
Good save, Staniek. A little bit. They have Leao, Jota, Vitinha, Cancelo, Diaz stacked in every position.
Because of that first-time layup from Cristiano Ronaldo.
They have enough quality to make like 2 teams.
The first time that Gonzalo Ignacio, he just
2
saw
starting
walk
teams.
through the picture, has the chance to go forward for a corner. Ronaldo, of course, a player that you've got to watch in a situation like this. Not too many players around the goalkeeper, although Jota, the poacher, has gone in there. Corners haven't been good at all tonight, have they, for Portugal?
Yeah, that's a really good point, Fletcher. And they've had 12.
Vitinha has a very long range shot on him.
You know, just get the ball down and play, do short corners, create something maybe at the edge of the box.
Bro, it's not about the players. No, but at the same time, it is about the players.
Going off. Lucas Provod.
Like I understand your point, like saying, hey, it's the system and everything like that. But at the same time, you need sometimes the individuals to bail you out.
Coming on to replace him, and they're taking off Schultz as well.
It's a balance of both.
Sevcik, where's the player to come on
The team needs to be
replace him?
coached well, and the players, they have to perform. Because there's only so much both of them can do.
A little bit more than 10 minutes to go. Here's Vitinha. And now Nuno Mendes.
Because, for example, if you say it's a bad team and it's a shit team, what would you change about it? Would you bring in a new manager? Who would you bring in? Are the players underperforming? Who would you take out? Who would you bring in?
Now Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo's in the box. And Jota had run in
Bruno.
there as well. It's gone into
There you go, Ronaldo.
It's good defending
Oh.
again. This time the header won by Krejci, who was so determined to get there and stop it for Czechia.
They've defended those crosses really well.
Corner taken short. Bruno Fernandes with a low drive that took a deflection. Vladimir Sofal with the Czechia clearance. And that's a foul by Bruno Fernandes on the substitute Barak. Who, me? Says the Manchester United midfielder.
Yeah, I think when you kick somebody in the face, they're going to give a free kick.
Stay mad. He doesn't want to blame Ronaldo. International football is more than individual talents. They have little time to make chemistry in a play style.
2024 Copa America taking on Canada. That's Thursday on FS1 at 7 p.m. Eastern and at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Barak. Right there. Oh, Ruben Diaz. Oh, Diaz, man. You just had to ruin the party, bro. What a save from Diaz.
Again, it's brilliant football. A great block from Ruben Diaz. Initially, tell you what, they've had a go when they've got a chance, haven't they? Czechia played really well.
They've been so disciplined, haven't they, all night defensively, knowing that they're only going to see a little bit of the ball, but when they've had their chances at the other end, they really have done well. Here's Cancelo. Good defending now at the other end by Souček, who certainly played a captain's role out there tonight for them, the big number 22. Here's Ruben Diaz. 8 minutes left. Nicely done here to the substitute, Souček. And then away by Ranats.
Ah, bad pass.
Any surprise there hasn't been more Portuguese changes by now?
Yeah, I definitely would have thought there'd been more. You think about the Czechia, how many they've made. And Roberto Martinez got the best bench in
what about that then? From Ranats just to nick the ball.
Nah.
Don't necessarily, though, think that the big centre-back wanted to be the next player to receive it, do you?
No, and he's knackered as well. He's probably just thinking, get me back in position. It'd be a brilliant point for Czechia.
Absolutely. A point they wouldn't have expected if they were honest.
But you know what, Fletch? I think they deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, I think they've been almost as dangerous as Portugal. I know they haven't had as much of the ball.
What they've got to guard against now, though, tired minds, tired legs, 7 minutes to go, and you know that Portugal are going to keep coming.
Yeah, just concentration. That goal they conceded was just a tiny bit of concentration.
17 attempts tonight for Portugal, 6 of them on target, 13 corners, 72% possession, and they've completed around 600 passes tonight. I mean, that's all you need to know in terms of how lopsided it's been, in terms of who's had the ball and who hasn't.
Yeah, but they've been against it, Fletch. But you know what? I think when they've got the ball, they've tried to play. I mean, the goal was terrific. Brilliant. Brilliant football. You're not just smashing it into the box and hoping.
Ah.
Up it goes towards Ronaldo. Holesh with a couple of clearances for Czechia.
But again, that pass is an easy one. You know, that one has been misplaced so many times from, we're talking some of the best creators in the game. You know, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva.
I think that's one of the big things that's been missing tonight. We've never seen that brilliant defence-splitting pass from either Bruno Fernandes or Bernardo Silva. Well, Jota running, and he gets through the challenge. Now then, what can he do? An excellent combination, just as Ranats couldn't make the tackle. Holesh, his central defensive partner, came across and helped him, and now Sofal, who's very experienced, wins his side the free kick.
I think when you look at the game, you can understand why Rafael Leao plays, because he's the only one that can really take people on 1v1. You know, Bruno, you know, they're all, Bernardo, so they're all passers, aren't they? Brilliant passers of the ball. I think Leao just...
Here, if I'm Portugal, I take off a defender. I put on an attacker. Screw it.
I mean, there's 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go.
Portugal squad, and I've got to say, I'm with you.
Take off a center back.
In a second, because here come Czechia. Sofal getting towards the byline, and Pepe at 41, still full of energy and running on that side. There's Bruno Fernandes. looking to try and keep it, but Barac's done well to win it back now for the team in white.
He's looked really good, Barak, since he's come on.
Yeah.
Big presence, but he can play. Wants the ball into his feet.
Away by Vitinha. Can't keep it though, they'll get the free kick. I was going to ask you the question, is it an off night for Portugal? And
Are you mad because Portugal is not losing? Yeah, the commentator is right. Taking Leao off was a mistake.
Czechia. The thing is as well, Flesh, you know, you got Neto on the bench, you got João Felix on the bench. You know,
I'm not mad that Portugal's not losing.
And change the game. I think he needs to get to that bench a bit quicker.
Yeah, there are changes due for Portugal. 4 minutes left, plus additional time. 1-1 in Leipzig. Finally, the rain seems to have stopped. Cancelo. Silva.
This is embarrassing trying to these guys. Oh my god. Oh. 24K, you just had this. Wow. Diego Jota with the goal. Wait, there's going to be a VAR check, though.
Potential offside in the build-up to the goal. The Portugal supporters are celebrating, but they've got to wait, Owen.
No, I think Ronaldo's onside.
He's so tight. The ball from Cancelo is amazing. Absolutely amazing. In behind the defense.
Fuck's sake. Oh, it's offside.
And Emiliano Irati.
Offside.
Italian video assistant, and those Portuguese celebrations have ended abruptly.
There we go. So, no, let's go. Let's go.
What a turn of events. Just when you thought that they've kind of nicked it at the end, Portugal. And normally Cristiano, he can look down the line. He should be able to see that and stay on side.
Fine margins at the top end of this sport. And it's amazing how quickly emotions can change inside a stadium. Delirium at one end and then silence, and all of a sudden the Czechia supporters, after seeing that the video assistant had ruled it out, their turn to celebrate.
Oh, Nuno Mendes is clear right there on the left.
Nuno Mendes coming across this Hollesh. So far. It's a foul by Jota.
To be fair, they've worked so hard, Czechia.
Oh, it is offside.
That's how tight it was.
It was.
Rated offside that is used in the Champions League to great effect. In effect here in Euro 2024.
He's so
Break
angry.
there for both Ronaldo and Jota.
So close. But it just shows you, if you get the ball into Cristiano Ronaldo earlier, that's what can happen.
So Pedro Neto is coming on. Vitinha has left the field. And they've taken off Cancelo as well for Semedo.
Why, though? Can you say something? Then there's a goal.
Francisco Conceição, who was playing for his dad last season at Porto. 3 changes made here to try and win the game by Roberto Martinez.
Vitinha, Joao Cancelo, Nuno Mendes out. Oh, lovely turn.
Here comes Czechia looking to nick it right at the end. And reaching that one was Ruben Dias. Hooked on them by Conceição. Ronaldo can't control it. One back though for Portugal and then given away to Vladimir Sofal.
This is Czechia's opportunity
Dudera.
to maybe clinch a winner.
Played forward by Barak. That was clumsy by Semedo, but not seen as a foul by the Italian referee. As we move into 4 minutes of additional time.
That was definitely a foul.
Yeah.
That was a
I don't
foul.
know how we haven't seen that.
I mean, he has been fairly consistent. He's not given anything.
I mean, he knows he's beaten someone.
Hold that.
Great bit of movement. Well done from Barak. Can't believe he hasn't given that.
So time running out for Portugal. And Czechia so near to an invaluable point on opening night for them. Hang on a second. Then it goes towards...
Oh, that's a goal. Wow. To be honest, the refs have been the lead in this tournament, and VAR has been pretty quick. Bro, Czechia must be feeling so bad right now. 2 scruffy goals.
Portugal.
Bro.
For Czechia.
Nah.
Substitute. Off the bench, Francisco Conceição. Only 21.
Conceição with the goal.
First goal for Portugal.
No
Really
shot,
matters at
man.
Euro 2024.
That's why you make changes, Fledge. Neto's the one that creates this goal. And Conceição...
Raniak again, man.
Poor Raniak.
Raniak again, bro. So disgusting and ruined my hate watch.
And the youngster Conceição.
Don't worry, 24K. We'll be back here in a couple days.
No,
Hate watch numero dos.
we saw him in the hotel lobby before the game with his dad. His dad was there as well. His dad was some player, by the way. But that's why you make changes. That when you have a bench like Portugal, you get the guys on. When it's not working, you make changes. Neto is brilliant at getting at people, taking people on 1v1, and that's where the goal comes from.
So Thomas Hory.
Portugal is winning at the moment,
First
yeah.
throw of the dice here from Czechia. And Portugal finally get themselves in front in stoppage time here in Leipzig. But they've had to dig so deep tonight.
Oh, right there.
Hang on a second, though, because that's whipped in towards the substitute. And Ruben Diaz had to clear the ball away. Here's Barak. Oh, what a chance!
No shot. No shot. No shot. He missed that. No shot. Wait, who's the number 20?
That's a brilliant bit of
Well, a
football.
pass from...
It's been terrific since
Oh,
he's
he would have
come
been
on.
offside.
Yeah, and Portugal do well. They hold that line just offside.
That's heartbreak for Ranats. It's gone through his legs. But he gambled Conceição, and when they needed the goal, he found it for them.
Yeah, and to be fair, Roberto Martinez gambled as well, bringing on Neto, Conceição.
He'd been on the pitch for 111 seconds, and he scored with his second touch.
That's so crazy. Second touch, man.
Winning your opening group game, as you well know, is so important in a tournament like this.
So important. You need to get off to a good start. Look, they've been a bit fortunate. Both the goals have been a little bit scruffy.
Yeah, they've been fortunate, but that's all that matters. Gain the goals.
But sometimes you just need a bit of luck, Fletch. They've had that luck today, Portugal. I know they dominated possession.
Well, we're playing additional time at the end of additional time. Any second you can expect the Italian referee to blow the full-time whistle. And the Portugal fans will then start to celebrate. It'll be mixed with relief, though, because they haven't been at their best by any stretch of the imagination tonight.
I don't think we'll see Portugal play it with the same starting 11 in the next game. You know, they've got so many different options. Be interesting to see how they tweak it. Maybe go to a back four.
Well, it does.
All right, that's game, boys.
But it certainly matters that you win. Your opening game of a major tournament, and just look at the celebration from Cristiano Ronaldo.
No.
He's grabbed young Conceição, And he's celebrating with the match.
Imagine what a moment.
The goal from Provod counted
Huh?
out by the Ramat's own goal.
All right, guys.
From
Portugal win 2-1, and Portugal not the best of matches, but the most important thing is getting the 3 points. But guys, thank you guys all for watching, and catch you guys all in the next watch along, which should be tomorrow. We'll see for which game. Most likely the Germany and Hungary match. But peace out, guys.